Welcome. Sorry I didn't do a reading ready for Monday really, because I had the children at the weekend, that was the reason why. Sometimes I still get up early on a Sunday or something and like I'll do them, you know, but I didn't this weekend because I actually had somebody booking for a reading Sunday morning and I was like, oh, that's enough, I can't do any more than that. I just one little bit of work on a Sunday. But when I've not got the kids, I work all sorts. I don't do anything really. But yeah, so sorry about that. Anyway, I hope you're okay. Hope you're doing all right. Beginning of a new week. So this is for Monday, Tuesday. By the time you watch this, it'll probably be the end of Monday for you. But in any case, we'll just do it and see what messages we get for Monday, Tuesday. All right. And I'm using the Lover's Oracle today. I'm also using the Fortune Telling deck because I like that at the beginning of the week. Hidden Truth Oracle for our message for our person. And I'm going to use, for our Spirit Guides message, advice from Spirit, we've got the Rose Oracle, which is lovely. And Rebecca Campbell's brought out a new deck, hasn't she? It's called Healing Waters, which does sound quite nice. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not because I've got quite a few mermaid decks, but I might end up getting it. We'll see. So we'll just go into it. We'll just start off and we'll do Taurus first, like normal. I always do it the same order. I've got what is this? This is actually not my own blend. This is elderberry and echinacea today. Yeah. It's a bit hot for me at the minute. Oh dear. Right. So let's see what we get for Taurus then. Oh dear. Taurus. I feel like the camera's a bit low down. I don't know if it's too close or low down, sorry. That's why I'm looking around because I'm thinking, oh, it doesn't feel right. Ah, right, Taurus. That feels a little bit better. Okay, imagine all thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. And the card underneath it that I just saw was about transformation. So it's like you're going through some sort of transformation. Things are being transmuted, you know, like lower level energy being transmuted into light for you. Journey. We've got the card Journey for this week. So you're well and truly on your way, aren't you? You've got Queen of Wands and you've got Ace of Swords. So your energy, beginning of this week, Queen of Wands, I mean, that's really good. You could be attracting somebody at this time. You could be very attractive. You've got a lot to offer, and it's like people are noticing what you've got. You know, they know you've got a lot to offer, and you're confident. You know, your confidence levels are rising. You're feeling, you know, good, motivated. You know, you've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords as well. This is a breakthrough. This is a time of breakthrough. It's a time of you sort of regaining control over your life, and you've got a sense of direction at the moment. You know, so you're starting off this week with a good momentum. There might be some sort of realizations you're having at the moment that are going to really help you push forward this week in a really positive way. It's like, you know, it's like you're coming into your own, you know, you're like really coming into yourself. And it's a victory for you. This, you know, it really is a victory for you at the moment. Now, your person's got the Temperance, they've got the Ace of Cups. Your person's been doing a lot of healing with the Temperance to the Ace of Cups. They may have been spending some time alone. They may have been spending quite a bit of time alone, but it's all for good ends, you know, it's for good reasons. And to have the Ace of Cups, they're feeling more contented. They could be, this person could be getting ready for love. King of Swords. So something to do with your connection with this person, whether this is somebody new or somebody you're already involved with. It's like a judgment is coming, a decision is coming, and with the King of Swords, that decision usually goes in your favour. Okay, let's have a look at what your person's thinking. I want to be more than friends. So you could be meeting somebody that is going to be attracted to you. You have got that Queen of Wands energy. Or maybe this is somebody you're already connected to. It all feels as if, excuse me, I'm a bit like this in the mornings. It could be that, you know, you have not felt in control of the situation. I feel this person has softer energy now, or this could be somebody new with softer energy. It feels like there's some kind of authority over you. It's almost like you can't take control of the situation, but you are going to have some sort of breakthrough this week where on a mental level, you just feel more in control, even though you're not the dominant person in this situation, okay? So it's going to make strides this week. Alignment, flow, right relationship and harmony. The Rose of Venus. I'll read it again. Alignment, flow, right relationship and harmony. Yeah, I do. I feel like this is... because Queen of Wands signifies alignment, and the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. So you're really coming on leaps and bounds this week. You're well on your journey. You could find somebody wanting to get closer to you at this time. You could find you're meeting somebody at this time. You know, just basically something very good's happening here for Taurus this week. So let's go into Virgo. Not used to drinking that tea. I need to take tea bag out, it's getting too strong. I was thinking I should have got a saucer. Okay, I might go and get one in a minute. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way, Virgo. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Okay, so you're very deserving, that's what Spirit is saying. They're saying that blessings of love are coming your way, or all sorts of blessings, perhaps. Oh gosh, could be all sorts of blessings. You've got the Wealthy Man card. How brilliant. Okay. You could have a very abundant energy this week, yeah? And I feel it's because of all the good strides you've been making. 10 of Cups, you've learnt to be more happy in yourself. That's what you've been working on. And with the Chariot, you're going through some sort of spiritual initiation at the moment. This week is like a spiritual initiation for you that's going to really help you progress. So there's a lot going on for you on a spiritual level. You know, and I think you've discovered your own self-love, and that's why Spirit is sort of going to be sending you blessings and abundance. Because self-love is when we find source within ourselves, and that's the true abundance, and I feel like that's what you're tapping into. So you've got somebody here that's gone through a lot of pain. Okay, a lot of heartache. They've got the Empress, and they've got the Three of Swords. So they're still going through some kind of grief or sadness, right? But they are more accepting of it. They can accept it, and they're also able to be they're also able to be comfortable with the fact that there's like some sort of unknown quantity to their pain. Like, I don't know whether it's because they don't know when it will end, or it's attached to a situation that hasn't yet been resolved for some reason, or just whatever. It's just that your person is quite mature actually in the way they're dealing with their pain now. Maybe they weren't very mature with it in the past, but they are becoming more mature in the way they deal with their pain. And they will receive blessings for this. They're trying to move forward. You're both trying to move forward here, you know, and it's been hard for both of you for different reasons. But this week is all about moving forward. Your person said both cards came out, so that's why I put it back, and then I thought, no, honour it. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, like I said, I don't think they dealt with their pain very well in the past. But now it's like they do want to be more than just friends. I think they want a fresh start, even though they're still suffering on a certain level. But in any case, regardless of that person or situation, whatever that situation may be, you know, you basically are doing really well this week. And I see you moving forward a lot, you know, from now on, basically. You have got the reunion card, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership and friendship. So that's confirmation for you, really, isn't it? It's confirmation that there's a situation here that has been difficult, but it's moving into a slightly better place. But you're tapping into abundance, Virgo. Things are going to be really moving forward for you now in a very successful way. Okay. So we'll go into Capricorn next. I really need to take that tea back. It's going to get horrible otherwise. I'll do that in a minute. I'll just do Capricorn first. Sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay, and first of all relationships reflect the relationship we have with ourselves. So, you know, and I'm speaking to myself when I say, whenever I say anything, it's not from a preachy place, because it's all the stuff I'm working on for myself, you know. I think someone said that to me a couple of years ago on YouTube. They wrote a comment like, oh, you're sitting there with false eyelashes preaching. I was thinking, I'm not preaching at all. This is just, I share what I work on with myself, which I do work with the highest spiritual teachings, and that's not ego saying it, it's the truth. You read up what the stuff I follow, it's the highest spiritual teaching. It's a culmination of all spiritual paths. So, you know, but we're all authentic with where we are, right? So now, sacred union. So your relationship with yourself is sacred. It's becoming more and more sacred. You've been doing a lot of thinking. Somebody may be thinking about you this week, but equally, you're doing a lot of thinking yourself, you know, because, well, I think there's a relationship or a connection that is meaningful to you. For goodness sakes. I'll just take them cards there. Right, you got the Magician. You're open. You've been trying to be more like open to the universe and whatever's happening, or accepting, which is really good. It's lining you up better this week. You're much more lined up for sort of success, because you're coming now more from your source. Like I said, that Sacred Union card, and you straight away, Capricorn, you are cultivating a better relationship with yourself, you know, and the self is sacred. So your external reality is going to start improving now because of that improvement in your own relationship with yourself, and the fact that you're more surrendered, you know, just completely surrendered to what's going on. You're being shown as moving forward very smoothly this week, okay? So you're going to sort of find that some really nice things start happening for you, okay, this week. Some really nice things will start happening. It has taken a lot of courage and a lot of strength for you to get yourself in this position, but you will start to find some nice things start happening this week. It's like something had a grip of you, but you're gonna find yourself slipping away from it so that it doesn't do that to you anymore. You know, it's like you're just moving along more smoothly, basically. And your person's got 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Your person's, they could be deciding to walk away from something here. They have had a lot of, they've had a lot of mixed feelings. They've got the 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Cups. You know, 7 of Pentacles is like that long-term energy, getting a bit fed up about things. Is this worth it? Is this a situation I want to be in? 8 of Cups is like trying to move forward and move on. It's like there's a sense of them being a bit heavy-hearted and a bit sad. I kind of wonder if they're thinking about choices they've made and whether they've made the right choices. Oh, 7 of Pentacles again. Now that's the card for both of you there, but I'm doing that as like an outcome card. So what does that mean? It's like it's sort of like, honestly, your person is not overly happy at the moment. They're definitely more fed up than they may show you that they are. that your person's fed up. They've got a bit of a heavy heart. They are destined for a positive future, right? You've also been feeling a bit fed up and wondering whether things are really worth all the effort. But you're destined for a positive future as well. And you've got the card here, well, your person's thinking, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So they do feel like they've learned a lot from you, okay? For you to have the Magician to the Star, Capricorn, I think you're honouring your relationship with yourself, with spirit, and like I said, some positive things are going to start happening for you this week. And I feel spirit just saying to you, long-term gain is going to be good for you. The Return, a new story, you decide, alignment, and it's coming together. Yeah, you are getting in your alignment because the Star card does mean alignment, okay? I don't know if you're going to be able to see that really. It's a shame the writing's so tiny on those cards. I don't know why they made them so tiny. But anyway, there you go. I think you're realising you're making the right decision to focus on you and to focus on your energy, because it's a funny way round of doing things, isn't it? But you end up with a better outcome. But I do think someone's really thinking about you. I do think they feel a bit fed up, and I do think they are, I don't know if they're regretting things, but they're still not really where they want to be, if that makes sense. I'm just going to have to take this tea bag out this drink, otherwise I won't be able to drink it. Oh dear, that's better. They go a bit earthy if you, that's what I find, if you leave the tea bags in too long, don't they? I should have brought a saucer with me. They go a bit earthy, you know, and I don't like the flavour of it. Oh dear, right, let's go into Aquarius. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved being healed. I can see Gilbert. Gilbert laying there, bless him. Imagine yourself and your beloved being surrounded by light and feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So, some nice healing going on for you and your person. Oh, wealthy man. You've got the wealthy man card as well. And bad health. Ooh. So there could be a masculine that's been in some bad health, but they're moving into a more abundant sort of position. Okay, can also be a reflection of you as well, that you've not had the best either physical or emotional health, but you're moving into more abundance, you're moving into more alignment, and that is a kind of confirmation really. Because the healthier you become, the more abundant you become. The two energies are both emanating from source, right? So yeah, you've got the Chariot card. So things are coming more into balance for you at this time. And, you know, you're going through some sort of spiritual initiation at the moment with the Chariot card. That helps propel you forward this week. So there's some deep things going on for you. And you've got the 8 of Wands, which is just like, boom, things just suddenly shifting forward fast, okay? So you could feel like, you know, you could feel quite excited as this week progresses, really, that you start to see things move forward a bit faster. So you could receive some interactions or messages that you like. Somebody has been unbalanced and they're trying to rein their ego in and sort themselves out, okay? Got the Devil cards and it came out in reversed. So they're trying to sort of suppress their bad health or their bad ways. And they've got the 6 of Wands, which is a successful card. You know, and this person knows they're attractive, this person knows they've got it all going on, and they can slip into ego sometimes, but they're trying to balance that out this week. They're trying to get, you know, not be quite so big-headed, shall we say. I'm starting to understand our connection, they're saying. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, 10 of Cups, how lovely. Okay, contentment. So something very happy could happen between you and somebody this week. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah. Coming from your balanced energy, where you're balancing your energy out better, yeah. Good things will start to take place this week from your centre point of balance. And your person becoming a little bit more balanced. I still think they might be there's still a little bit of ego to this, whoever this person is that you're interacting with. The Anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment and soul gifts. Okay, so your spirit guides are sort of, they are putting you through a spiritual initiation basically. Because that's what the Chariot card means. And it's testing, but you come out the other side of it more balanced, and then you get a nice shift forward with the 8 of Wands that clarifies that. There's definitely movement forward for you this week. And your spirit guides are supporting the whole process. They're helping you to answer the call, to be empowered, to tap into your soul gifts. You know, they're reminding you to take leadership of your energy, first and foremost, and then your life starts to shift forward. Okay, so the cards, I love the cards, but the writing's really tiny. So, yeah, good things there for Aquarius, really. Very good. Let's go into Gemini. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So it's all about play and fun and love. All positive vibes this week for Gemini. That's so true, because that's basically what we are. We're just pure happiness, really. It's the ego that's sad, isn't it? You have got here the card Courthouse. So there might be some legal matters or like formal situations that need to be dealt with this week. It might not be in the courts, but it might be like documents, formal matters. Maybe you've got to interact with certain professionals this week on certain matters that are quite, you know, that need dealing with, you know, even to do with health and things like that. You know, it's possible. You've got the Tower card. It's very good. Gemini, you know, you've come into your truth recently, and that will mean that like certain things have changed in your external reality. Yeah, certain things are starting to change in your external reality because you're coming into your truth. So your external reality isn't really probably looking how it used to look, you know? And you've got the King of Pentacles, which is great because this means you're sort of being a lot more grounded in your truth, in your beliefs, you're sticking with it. And, you know, that's a very powerful energy when we hold on to our truth and we really follow it. It lines you up with source, you know, because you're honouring yourself. And when you do that, you're tapping into abundance. So it looks here like you're lining up for better money, okay? You're also being wise, you know. Okay, so your person here, they've gone through some sort of pain, and they certainly haven't forgotten about that. They basically are very clear now about what they want to do, and they are very focused on what they want to do, you know, and they're probably quite driven at the moment. I wouldn't mess this person around. Not that I'm saying you would, but I don't think anyone should mess this person around right now. Okay, because they've got this Queen of Swords energy. So it's a time of action for them, and it's a time of them being very empowered. And they've got here the Eight of Pentacles, which just shows that they're putting in the work to whatever they want to do. And they would expect the same in return. Let's have a look at... Okay, Page of Cups is the outcome card. So really for both of you, it's a time of exploring, a time of feeling more happy, a time of enjoying life more at the moment. A time of expressing your true nature and being real with who you are. Somebody saying, I am not available. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know who that is, but it might make sense to you, hopefully. I'm sure it will. Okay, rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy and pleasure. Gemini, my goodness. You know, you're definitely opening up to abundance and more joy, more happiness. Because you've got the playfulness card and you've got the Page of Cups. The King of Pentacles is very abundant. Your spirit guides are sort of opening you up to a lot more joy and happiness at this time. And that's what they want for you, okay? So, money looking good. Your general happiness in life this week looking good. Things getting sorted out. Well, your person seems to be focused a lot on work and things like that. Okay. So, let's have a look at Libra. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay. Very true. They do say that when it's with the person who's meant for you, you can't really do the wrong thing. Ooh, coffin. Sorry. Sorry, Libra, you've got the coffin card. Well, something's getting buried then this week, whatever it may be. Maybe it's something to do with the past that just... It's almost like they're saying the past is in the past. Please don't touch it. It's not worth it. Yeah, you've got the Five of Cups. I mean, Five of Cups usually is about grief. It can be about bereavement and loss. Okay, so it's like you had been, I feel like you had been dealing with the past, right? And you had been grieving it, and you'd had to let go of a chapter of your life. And it was like, do I want to keep going down a road that's going to make me miserable? You know, and I don't think you do. I think you're choosing to be happy now. You've got Four of Pentacles, which is like, I'm choosing to be much more careful, and I'm not going to put too much energy into something unless it's being reciprocated, or unless it feels right for me. If it doesn't feel right, I'm not going to be putting the effort in. Okay, and I think you're just very aware that, you know, although yes, we can't really make a wrong choice. There's no real true mistakes, to be fair, because we're always learning from everything we do. You're well aware of the things that have caused you pain in the past, and you don't want to repeat those things. Your person's got the Emperor card and the Ace of Cups. I think this person may sometimes make you feel like they're a bit controlling, or it's the type of energy you would like from somebody, not controlling, but somebody who can stand in their power. And you want someone who can stand in their power, and you don't want them to be controlling and make you miserable. So if you're going to move forward, you're sitting there all pretty, and they are going to have to be the ones that sort of come forth, if that makes sense. They're going to have to, because you ain't going to be budging and doing anything. There's the World card. So there is a completion. So that's quite interesting, because we've got two cards, the Coffin and the Five of Cups, which both pertain to the past and something being done. And then we've got the World as well. I think it might be the ending of a pattern that you had been on. And now it's like Spirit is saying you're done with it. You're not going to do that pattern anymore. You've completely fundamentally changed. That's what I feel this is saying. You know, there's just no way you're going to go back to your old ways of putting your heart out there or chasing and things like that. Somebody's starting to understand the connection. So there could be somebody that is realising a little bit too late on now what you kind of mean to them. But like I said, if they do, or if it's a new person, they're going to have to really get noticed by you to get any sort of reaction out of you. The Bud, potential, promise, it's about to happen, keep going. So yeah, I think it is about to happen for Libra. You're about to seriously, you know, seriously stand in your power now. And rather than wanting other people to be that power for you, you're becoming your own power. So things are going to start happening for you now. So let's go into Leo. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yay. So blessings coming your way this week. Oh, Coffin card. Wealthy man. We keep getting the same two come out. Okay. Coffin and wealthy man. So something's over and you're moving into more abundance. Because you've got both those cards. You know when things are over, and I think you're at peace with the things that you've left behind. And you're lining up for abundance. Yeah, you've got the Ten of Swords, so it's definitely over. It's funny because I sort of thought to myself, I probably haven't shuffled the cards enough because they keep coming out. But then Ten of Swords, something is over, so it is meant for you. You know, and you're moving forward. It is with a heavy heart that something hasn't worked out for you, but you're on to better things. You're walking towards the light. And you're walking, when you walk towards the light, the sun is abundance, because the sun represents source. Oh my God, your person's got the Ten of Swords as well. Oh my God, that's mad. So they've got the Ten of Swords just like you, and the Seven of Wands shows that they're now in a better position to proceed forward with the challenges that they face. So it could be your person has also gone through some endings just like you. They're ending old patterns, they're putting the past behind them, and they're ready to face new challenges. There is some stress and anxiety here. I think it may be about, you know, what comes next? What do I do next? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So your person is learning a hell of a lot from you. A hell of a lot. The bloom. Creation's realised, right time, harvest and celebrate. So you are moving forward towards the light. You have dealt with some endings, but this week, although you might feel stressed at times, wondering what the hell's going to happen, there is absolute clarity here that you are headed towards the light. You know, the wealthy man card can represent abundance. 8 of Cups represents walking towards the light, and then your spirit guide card is about harvest time and celebration. Okay, so don't get too stressed. I know it's easy for me to say, but that's what the cards are saying, because you are headed towards abundance, light, things working out, celebration. Let's go into Aries. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Okay. Whether things have worked out with someone or they haven't worked out with someone, it helps us understand parts of ourselves and maybe release those little bits that were left. Oh, you've got unexpected income. Very nice. You know, as you become more whole and complete, you line up more with source. Your abundance is coming in. Okay, you had to make a decision. I don't think you like the energy. You haven't liked the energy. 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. It's like shifty. It's like, I don't like this energy. It's off. Something doesn't feel right. I don't think this is going to work. You know, I have to step into my truth. And it's not easy stepping into my truth, but there's no point in me being fake. I have to be real. There's a lot of sword energy here between you and somebody. Somebody would like to be in control. They've got skills where they can manipulate things in their favour. They're trying to take their power back because this person's felt very disempowered in the past. You know, but I think they're going about it the wrong way. And they're coming off... What they're trying to do is protect themselves from pain because they've obviously been disempowered by somebody in the past. Death card, ending. Oh my God, Aries. This is a very sort of... Okay, now this is a good thing, I want to say. Ending whatever this is, because it's going to line you up with the Hierophant. It lines you up with source, and that's why you end up with more money. I know that sounds really weird, but you're not accepting something in ego. You're not accepting something of a lower vibration. Now, your person is just doing it because, you know, you're not being treated fairly by somebody. And you know that, right? And it's been a hard decision, but you've made the right decision because you know you have to align to higher energy. And your person, unfortunately, is they've actually got a lot of good skills. They're actually an attractive person, but they're coming off wrong. They're coming off, I would say, with a tendency to look like they're controlling. They're saying, I'm starting to understand our connection. Well, that may be the case. That may be the case. And hopefully it's helping them learn something. But I don't think you trust them at all. So your spirit guides are saying the buds, potential, promise, it is about to happen, keep going. You're basically having a breakthrough this week, Aries. You're basically lining up with source and abundance, and you have found the missing pieces of yourself. You are putting joining the dots together, and you will not entertain anything that doesn't align to your energy. And Spirit is rewarding you for that. That's what I feel this week. Okay, let's do Sagittarius. Okay, love is not always about just agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. Oh dear, the challenging relationships. Right, let's have a look at your fortune cards. High honour. Wow. So basically, you've got here high honour, and you've also got the mature man. I didn't even realise that. There is something very honourable about somebody. There is something very honourable about working through the challenges. You're open. You've got Knight of Wands energy. You might feel like moving away from something at the moment, or going on an adventure. You might feel a bit like your energy is a bit unpredictable this week, and you might think, oh God, you know, I'm a bit all over the place this week. But you're sort of just tapping into source, really, and you're trying to live in the moment. Your person's been through a lot of pain and they've had a lot of problems. They're now ready for a new beginning. They're learning to be more accepting of the unknown. They're learning to be more accepting of the situation they're in right now in their life. They're learning to be more comfortable with the unknown, and they're going to receive blessings because they're, oh, look at that, because they're, I was just going to say, because they're dealing with things in the right way. Somebody's dealing with things in a much better way. And so I don't think you need to go too much into this Knight of Wands energy. If you feel a bit unpredictable, if you feel like doing something wild, I don't think you need to take any risks at this time. I think actually the cards look really good. I'm starting to understand our connection. That card keeps coming out again and again. My life is not together as it seems. Yeah. So your person's doing a lot of work here. The bloom. Creations realised, the right time, harvest and celebrate. And look at that. There's a harvest here. That's like a double message. I do feel like Spirit is saying things are all coming together for you at the right time. Please be patient, Sagittarius. You've got the World card here. I think something is coming together. Even though it's challenging at times, I think there's something coming together here for you that will be really good. And Spirit doesn't want you to sort of really take any risks at the moment. Okay, that's what the cards are saying. Okay, let's go into Scorpio. Oh, these cards always make me laugh because they're so hard to shuffle. Heart shape. Oh, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved being surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So something important is being healed for you at the moment, Scorpio. Oh, you've got the marriage card. Something is really being healed because there's something here that wants to come together for you. Okay, whether it's love or some other area, maybe it's multiple areas in your life, finally want to come together. You've got the Three of Wands, and you've got the Four of Swords. So, Three of Wands is a good card. They're saying that you're in a good position. Yeah, you are. You're in a much better position than you were. You actually will find this is now a time of progress. I do keep getting shown that for Scorpio. There's a lot of healing going on. There's some good outcomes that you're headed towards, and things are going to start coming together for you at this time. With the Four of Swords, there is sort of like a feeling of taking your time, not rushing things, and it's a bit of a funny picture. But you can kind of see in the picture she doesn't want to rush things. She, you know, it's like, you know you're in a good position. So let's keep things nice and slow and steady, because long term, things are actually starting to really come together for you here. And the Four of Swords, slowing things down, results in wise action. Wise action results in blessings, okay? Seven of Pentacles here for your person. They might get a bit fed up at times. They might feel like, oh, what's going on? They're trying to walk away from troubled times. They've probably got a bit of a heavy heart at times here. The card of Perseverance is showing up for both of you. Your walls, your barriers might both be up at the moment for both of you. But you're also both persevering with life, despite challenges that you've both been through. There's a lot being healed at this time, and they're sort of saying, keep going, because I'm going to shuffle again because that card keeps coming out and I don't want to keep repeating. Thank you. So, I know I was a distraction from your pain, okay, and you and I were too young, right? Oh, I don't know. There's something here to do with the past, definitely, and there's something here to do with the long term. There's something to do with something being healed. There's something here to do with perseverance. Persevere, move slowly. You are headed for success. You've got wisdom. Your spirit guides are bringing you wisdom with the name Sophia. My daughter's called Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. You're destined for something here to come together. There is no doubt it's going to come together for you. It is probably slower than you would like, but you are headed towards success. You are headed towards love. Some of you marriage. Your life coming together and being very successful. And the slower you take it, the more wise the energy is, the more you're lining up with your true destiny, and you're going to end up with what you really, really want. What's the point in rushing? And then we end up with all the wrong things. That's what I used to do. I used to rush everything. I was manic. And then I'd end up with all the wrong stuff. I'd be totally out of alignment every time. You know, slowness is key. That's what the Spirit is saying for you at the moment. Okay, Pisces. Hey. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Lovely. I think you do. I'm getting a sense of passion, enjoyment. Now, there's concerns as well. There's concerns there, but I don't think they want you to get too heavy about these concerns. I think they want you to stay light if you can. And I know that can be hard. They're saying that you are in you've got the same cards as Scorpio. Let's just pick one more. Three of Cups, yeah. You've got 2 3s. The 3s are about action, progress. It's the Empress card. It's Mother of the Tarot. So you might be having to mother someone at the moment, or mother yourself. You're going to have a good result. You're going to have a good outcome. Okay. You're in a better position than you realise for things to go well this week, and to have, you know, to feel like you can do things without getting too stressed. 4 of Swords, you're going to be taking wise action, because 4 of Swords is taking things nice and slowly, and that will sort of result in wise actions, which is exactly what your situations need right now. You might be dealing with an authority or an organisation. Also, you may have somebody in your life who likes to sort of be in control, but they're coming more into the heart. There's the Ace of Cups there. There's contentment. I think somebody knows that they like spending time with you. And I think there is some caring stuff going on here. There's a caring energy. Well, I've got Queen of Cups. Confirmation, just as I said it. There is definitely a caring energy. There's a slowness. It's very important to do things slowly and in a caring manner, and you will have a good result. That's what they're saying. I am becoming a better person. So yeah, there's a situation. There could be multiple situations here this week for Pisces that are improving. Your spirit guides, you've got the sun. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality and play. And I said that with the passion card, that I do feel there's a lighter energy, and you've got the sun. It's like they're trying to get you to be happy, even though there's concerns, even though there's things that are needing attention and work. You can do it in a way that is not too heavy, and that you can actually enjoy things a bit more. And I feel like there's caring energy around. So I just think this could be a good week with some good outcomes for Pisces, with love, maybe other things that you've been concerned about that need sorting out. Okay, let's do Cancer. Cancer. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Well, that is true. And I think that's one of the main things that, you know, this channel's about in our soul family is, as a soul family, we're sort of going through this whole journey of understanding that we can't control life. You know, spirit is the doer. So we just have to relax and trust a bit more. You might be dealing with an official person this week. Okay. There could also be somebody that you're connected with who has a certain level of authority. And you could be dealing with an organisation this week as well. You're going through some sort of spiritual initiation, which is going to help you achieve more balance. So you're becoming more balanced in your energies, you know, and that's going to help you progress your life forward a lot more swiftly and better in the long run. But it may have felt quite challenging lately because, yes, Spirit has been taking you through spiritual initiations where you've had to sort of like really try to manage sort of opposing forces, yeah, and that's not been easy to do, but you've risen to the challenge and you've got the wheel card. Whatever's happening in your life right now is predestined. That's the Wheel of Fortune. It is predestined that all these things are happening right now. I do feel Spirit is really saying, please relax, because Spirit is in control. This is all predestined, the things that are unfolding in your life at the moment. And so you worrying or stressing or whatever isn't really necessary. Trust in Spirit and you will act in the correct way that you're supposed to act at the correct time, because Spirit is controlling everything. We think we're the doers, but we are not the doers. Spirit is the doer, and you don't need to think about it and stress, because everything will arise as per the divine plan. Sometimes things might feel slightly worse before they feel better. I just want to add that as well. Okay, I'm not saying they're going to get worse, but it can just feel momentarily slightly stressful, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're moving into a more fortunate period of time now, and it's predestined. Relax. 7 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Your person has been fed up. They weren't sure whether the things were worth it, but they're very firm. They're very solid. They're very stable, and they are lining up with Source. They're coming into more abundance energy. They could start being more generous with you. Okay. Oh, look at the outcome card. 10 of Pentacles. This is a long-term connection here. There's family matters this week that need dealing with. There could be a legacy that's being set up, or you're going to be in receipt of a legacy. And like I said, there's soul family here. That person, like I said, I feel like there's a long-term connection there between you and somebody. And instead of being so fed up, they sort of are being more, it looks like they could get more generous. Just being near you is intoxicating. They love your energy. Okay, this person loves your energy. And your spirit guides are saying answer the call, leadership, empowerment and soul gifts. So yes, you are being spiritually initiated. Yes, you are having to step up at the moment. You are having to answer the call because there's certain things you're being called to do. But you're also going through a time of empowerment and discovering your soul gifts. So this is a very special time for Cancer. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is all predestined. I feel like there's a lot of different things going on this week. But this is going to be a more fortunate period of time for you now. Okay? Because you're coming from your true nature. And Spirit is helping you to sort of uncover your soul gifts and empower you. Okay, so it's really good. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. If you want to book in, please do contact me. You're very welcome, and peace.